Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to draw Jimothy the raccoon together. First, you're going to get out your paper and your pencil, and this is the sketching stage, so very lightly just draw yourself a potato shaped circle, okay? We want it to be nice and curved at the top. Now, Jimothy has a tiny little tail, and I've seen people draw the tail down, and I've seen them draw the tail up. I'm going to draw the tail up, just a little curvy shape. Alright, now Jimothy has really long legs, so we're going to draw those just like that. And then the top leg. Give it some shape. It's like a funny noodle. Now his head is scrunched way into his body, okay? So we might start with a circle to give us a base, and a triangle for his ear. And now we're going to draw out the shape of his face. And then go down into his tummy. And then for his back legs, let's kind of do them in opposite directions from his foreground legs, just to give it some visual interest. And that's basically it. Let's give him the traditional raccoon mask, and then this part of his head is also going to be dark as well, so we'll draw that in and give him some bands on his tail. And that's essentially how you draw Jimothy. Alright, so that's sketching. Now we're going to line it. So I'm going to do a second layer with a black pen. If you're drawing on paper, this is a good time for you to get out your ink markers, or you can just draw a harder outline with your pencil. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit. And I kind of want to give him some scruff. There we go. And then his tail with some scruff as well. Thank you. Put some scruff on his legs, just to really make him look extra furry. And now we draw his little toes. And for the band, we're going to make it scruffy. And then the ear. And let's do a second ear while we're at it. And then his mask and his eye. His tummy. Get his front little paw. Some scrub on that shoulder. his back legs. And his last leg. Alright, we'll do his bands on his tail, so we don't forget those. Let's remove the sketch layer. Oh, I forgot to draw in his nose. Here we go. And that's Jimothy. He's so cute and potato shaped, and I love him. Okay, so now we're gonna move him off to the side. Let's draw a second Jimothy real quick, okay? Let's turn our sketch layer back on. Command A, delete. Nope, not that one. Sketch layer, delete. Okay, so I deleted my sketch layer from the first drawing, and we're gonna do a second Jimothy, and maybe he's eating something. So let's get our red back, the mapping pencil back, and let's see, we're gonna draw him from a forward angle. So let's do a more of a squatty potato shape, like this, okay? And give him his head, so a nice little circle. Maybe it's more of a square shape, a square circle. And he's got these really long limbs, so we're gonna have to be creative with how we draw his limbs.
We're a long way from home.
We want this to be more noodly, and then come up to his shoulder. All right, and then for his back legs, they're gonna come up over his arms. And we still want his little tail, so we're just gonna draw it sticking out the side. Okay, so from his chin, we're gonna go up and give him his ears, and on the other side as well. And then we're gonna draw some anchor lines. And right in the middle, down, 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 we're going to give him a little nose and a little mouth. Kind of like that. We're going to draw his mask. Come up, back down. And he has that top bit of color wrapping around his head like a bonnet. And then draw his little eyes. Alright, what is he snacking on? His hands are pretty close together. So he could be snacking on an ice cream cone. That fits really nicely in that space. Okay, so that's our sketch. Now we're going to line it, okay? This is where it all comes together. So we're going to go back up to our lining layer. Let's zoom in just a hair. And with our pen, let's start with this ear. Just like that. Give him some scrub for his forehead. Give him some cheekies. Inside of his ear. It's just a triangle. His mask. His snoot. Cute little mouth. His eyes. And then we start with his back. It's really scruffy. Going into his thigh. Coming up. Give him some toes. He's so fat. I love him. Let's erase that little bit that I did there. Alright, now we got his shoulder for his arm. We're not going to fully connect that shoulder though. We're just going to leave it a little open. And his little tiny paw on the other side. Now remember, this arm is going behind his legs, so we're not going to fully draw it either. We're going to draw his tummy and his butt and his tail. And the bands on his tail. He's so cute. And now let's draw the ice cream cone. We'll make it a waffle cone. We'll just draw some little waffly lines. And there's ice cream. Maybe it's dripping a little. And we need to draw his top dark band area. Okay. And that's what he looks like. He's so fat and he's eating an ice cream. So cute. Oh, I forgot to draw his top of his arm. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Okay, so now we've drawn our Jimothy. Maybe now we want to color him. So if you've got any watercolor or alcohol markers or color pencils, just whatever medium you choose to color him in is fine. I'm gonna go with, let's see, do I want my Sumi brush? We can go with the watercolor brush. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go with my watercolor wet brush. And, you know, he's just black and gray. So I'm going to start a color layer underneath the line layer. And for his blacks, I'm just going to do a really dark gray. I was getting a phone call. I don't need to answer that. Okay, so we just paint it in. Let's make it a little darker. Make my brush a little smaller so I can get in these little tufts. And his ears are black. Get his other ear. Alright, I'm also going to do the tips of his hands and feet in this dark black color. And I'm going to do the bands on his tail as well. Alright, now we're going to go for a lighter gray for his body. We'll just make it quick and simple, nothing fancy. We're not trying to be perfect, we're just coloring to have fun. And his body is the same color. Going up into his little black paws that we did.
First of March, it's clear to me there's something that's uncomforting.
Alright, and his leg over here, his bottom, his back. We'll make the brush a lot bigger for this part because there's a lot of empty space. Make it smaller for the tail. Alright, now we're going to get that gray again. And we're going to do some shadows under him and under the ice cream and under his tushy. Under his thigh, on the back side of his leg. Maybe under his chin. Under his tail. Get the side of his face a little bit. Let's go to dark black, and we'll hit his eyes and his nose. And let's do a peachy color for his ears. He is so cute. Okay, and we'll go for a tan for his ice cream cone. And for the little cone parts, we're going to do a darker brown for the little waffly bits. Let's do even darker than that. Just to kind of hit those up a little bit. And he is eating strawberry ice cream. Because I like pink. And then a little bit darker for the shading. There we go. Alright, he's all done. You know what I think he's missing? Let's just give him some eyebrows. As I feel like he needs eyebrows. Ah, those are so cute. Alright, that is how you draw Jimothy from start to finish, and I hope you had a lot of fun drawing him at home. Feel free to be creative, you know, do your own thing. I've seen people do watercolor, I've seen people do, like I saw a drawing of Jimothy where they did his skeletal structure on the inside, and it was all like hot acid green, you know, like the bones were acid green. You can make a ghost Jimothy, you can make a kawaii Jimothy, you can make this silly little doodle Jimothy that I did. You can try to render him perfectly and try to do hyperrealism. Like, there's so many ways you could go about drawing him. You could do little cartoony Jimothy. You could try to do Jimothy in different styles, like Dexter's Laboratory style, The Simpsons style, Disney style, you know, like, just have fun with it, be creative, do your own thing, and don't be afraid to post it online and show everybody what you made, okay? All right, I love you guys.